Greetings everyone, it's Red Hunter. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition Take 2. Or the Warrior playthrough or something. Once I start uploading it, I'll figure out what to call it. Anyhow, we are going to reach the forward camp. Let's pick that up. I'm not reaching it that way. Alright. I think. That's annoying. Or are we? No. Which way do we need to go? We need to probably go around. Like back down the mountain and around. Oh yeah, we gotta go this way. Plus control to jump over objects, which I already know how to do. Don't fall off. Yep. Press space to click the hourglass. Space is jump, but
glad you brought me now, Seeker.
But I changed it because in the other game space is pause. Let's not look at the tactical camera mode, please. Alright. You guys can read this stuff. We're going to close the tactical camera mode. Let's beat the shit out of this guy. Are we even hitting anybody? Who are we locked in on? Okay, him, good. Die. Okay, he's dead. Let's go kill this guy. I don't know why there's so much lag, but alright, he's dead. They're all dead. Okay. Right? That's Alfruit. I apologize for the lag. I have no idea why it's lagging like this. But I do know that there's stuff over here. It might be, mind you, might be that I probably shouldn't upload and render videos in the background. You can walk right through this without being damaged. And there's loot right here. There's loot right here. There's also loot over here. Stuff. They're not just like barrels and stuff anymore. There's loot right here. There are still chests, but Um, is that everything, or is there stuff around the side that wouldn't surprise me? There is. Pick up the elf root, which we're going to need. And come around the side. Is this a logging stand? This is not a logging stand, is it? Let me over, please. Thank you. That's just one house of several. I think I gotta go this way. There's another one over here. Let me pulse. Alright, let's open. There's loot right here. Silver bracelet is just regular loot. There's loot here. I just was facing it. Now turn around. There you go. There's loot over here. This sack. Some more elf root. Alright. Let's walk around. Make sure I'm not missing anything. We're not in this direction. Let's go in the other direction. And we're not. Okay. Let's head up the hill. Wait, there's something over here. There's like a path over here or something. There's iron way over there. Seems like a long way to go just for iron, but there's iron over here as well. Yep, part of this game is just absolute resource hunting. I don't see anything over there, but no. Don't you dare get stuck. Okay. Alright, up the stairs we go. With our detour complete. put his health up, please. Die. I said pause. It's not pausing. Or whatever.
Dead.
Oh, it's dead. Okay. So, like, it feels like there should be a logging stand or something up here.
She's resourceful, Seeker. We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Where is it? There's something over here. There it is. Let's go ahead and climb all the way up here just to make sure there's nothing up here. What I mean by that is, like, over here. Feels like there should be something over here, right? According to the game, there is. But what? There it is. It says elf root. Let's keep going. Getting back on track. I'm gonna go back up this path. Fade rifts are caused by weaknesses in a veil. Disrupting a rift with your mark will cause damage to nearby demons. When all demons are dead, you can close a rift.
Seal it! Quickly!
I'm working on it.
Help us!
I'm gonna disrupt the rift if I can, just to show you what it looks like. You've got to be uninterrupted long enough to do it. It's probably gonna let me do it the first time. Maybe not. There we go. They might have killed all the demons. Then you close it. Hero can use the mark to close the rift once all the demons that have spawned are dead. And level 2. Your character is leveled up. This increases your health and stats automatically and awards you 1 ability point to use. Press P to open the character record to see the abilities screen. Alright. So, we have the weapon and shield, 2-handed weapon which we're not touching, Battle Master, and Vanguard. You will also unlock another one, a specialization later on. Weapon and shield. Experts in this style are still on their feet after punishment that would kill their allies. They use their shield to protect themselves and stagger their enemies. Battle Master. These cunning warriors control the battlefield and everyone on it. They bolster their allies, hamper their enemies, and take advantage of any sign of weakness. Vanguard. These stalwart warriors protect their allies by making themselves the biggest target on the battlefield. When the enemies take the bait, Vanguards pick them apart with brutal precision. So, unlike in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, These ability chains also give you occasionally point boosts to your attributes. Each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Active abilities have diamond-shaped icons. They can be mapped to your hotbar and then used in combat. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger. Passive abilities have circular icons that are permanent boost to your character that are always active. Drag with the mouse to navigate. Yeah, okay. Hover over an ability. When you have ability points available, click an ability or upgrade to learn it. You can only learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree or connected to the ability you've already learned. Press escape to go back to the ability tree list and browse other ability trees. But unlike in Dragon Age 2, you don't, like, for example, in Dragon Age 2, some of this stuff will say, 4 points needed in weapon and shield. They don't have any of that in this. The moment it's connected, you can learn it, and then you can learn upgrades immediately. Okay. So right now we have Payback Strike. You recover from any disabled conditions such as Weakened, which you've seen pop up a few times, and Lash Out with a Great Blow against nearby enemies. If you've recently taken damage, you hit that much harder and stagger your foes. You 200% weapon damage, and if you've been damaged in the last 5 seconds, you do a further 200%. And it cools down every 8 seconds, which is an eternity in combat. This one will, your expertise with the shield protects you against range attacks from the front, but it's not. This says range attacks, but it actually reduces your damage by a full 50% and gives you +3 Constitution, which reduces the damage, which increases your health, increases your fortitude. I believe we'd have to look. Lunge and slash. You lunge forward and then spin with a slashing strike. If your first blow connects, you can use this attack to close with opponents. You absolutely can. Impact Detonator ability. That's like a cross-class combo in the old games. Used on incapacitated foes, like stun foes, for example, or foes that are on the ground for a combo. War is resolved. You fight all the harder when you're hurting, gaining stamina when you lose health. Stamina restored 10% for every 10% health lost and you lose Constitution. This is much more important in my opinion. Although this one opens up this one. Can I get the shield wall? I can't. Okay, yeah, because it's on the route. Let's go to cancel. Let's... No. I still have the... Is that what I ended up taking? Was the shield wall? No, okay, I didn't actually... You have to click apply for it to be there. So, or... We could take a... we could do more damage with Payback Strike, and if you've recently taken damage, you also stun taunted enemies. This combos with the War Cry because you taunt them. Payback Strike now taunts enemies, but so does War Cry. You gain 20% guard per, and so if you have 5 enemies around you, you gain 100% guard. Guard is essentially an additional health bar, and what makes guard superior to barrier is guard doesn't there's no time limit on guard. They can't kill what they can't hit. You get a bonus to your maximum guard, 25%. Charging Bull, you slam on your enemies, increasing your guard, and knocking them down as you break through their lines. Guard per enemy, that's pretty cool. Your powerful sharp shout carries across the field, targeting an enemy and taunting a targeted enemy and improving their guard. Okay. You can draw called arms. You draw strength, improving your armor. Or battle roar. That's Vanguard. Alternatively, I really do like this one. Grappling chain is awesome. You literally, it's like Scorpions Get Over Here in Mortal Kombat. You literally just grab an enemy and be like, you're coming to me now, rather than coming to them. Rather than you coming to them. And an upgrade. You can grappling chain. You'll pull everybody into you. It's a question of how defensive do we want to be, or do we want to tank, or what do we want to do? I think that we're either going to turn the bolt or shield wall. I think we're going to shield wall because it is such an amazing ability. Active abilities are automatically assigned to an empty hotkey if one is available. Anytime you can drag a learned ability to the map, the hotkey of your choice. Select the tactics tab from the top of the characters to access a complete list of your learned active abilities. So yes, you can swap them out. I just wanted to give you guys a very brief overview of
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
let's save. And we're just going to overwrite this save. Yes, I do.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Sometimes I enjoy listening to them talk. This is a supply cache where you can refill potions. We don't need to at 8 of 8. We can loot this. Alkalite Fire Staff, which we should switch to him. Check the armor. Check the armor, check the weapon. What is he currently using? Is he currently equipped with a we're gonna give you a fire stick because it's better. Up here you can change your he can never unequip Bianca. I don't think. You can unequip Bianca? Are you kidding me? Varric's crossbow is a marvel of dwarven craftsmanship, clearly the work of a master. However, she bears no smith's mark. When asked how he procured the weapon, Varric has a few claims. He could have won it in a game of wicked grace against Paragon Barranca. It could have been a gift from a mysterious old beggar who disappeared into thin air. It's possible he bought it off a crooked merchant in Crookwall. The previous owner's hand still wrapped around the trigger. None of these explanations is very likely, and continued questions simply result in Barrett grinning and walking away. I'm pretty sure that this thing improves with levels. Right now it's doing 51 damage, and I think it gets better as there's no new armor or accessories. That's okay. It's lighting up the supply cache. Let's go back to the Inquisitor.
Ah, here they come.
Just imagine he has a stutter.
Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Alright. You're asking for my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own.
Alright. Charge with the soldiers. Careful sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure reliable. Scouts in the past may be lost. Or take the mountain path. Soldiers will act as a distraction elsewhere. Problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. We're going to charge with the soldiers.
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
I think in the other version I went through the mountains. So this time I'm charging. At least I hope so. is loot over here, and then we'll go kill the enemies. That's... I think this is a better shield than what I'm using. Yes, it is. And it looks pretty awesome, too. As importantly. No, Payback Strike just absolutely wrecked him. There you go. Let's go to him. You're not going to survive that long. Let's disrupt this rift. Or not. Wreck you. Alright, we'll be able to close the rift in a minute. Seriously. Oh wait, there's more coming.
Are there? Feel it, and we have to get.
Quickly then!
Does this thing only last a little while? Ow. Die.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try my best.
That's all we can ask. The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Hunting longbow.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade.
That's
and our
level
soldiers
6.
found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Anything adventurous over here? No. Well, this guy can be looted. Scout hat plus dexterity, that's cool. You know who could probably use that is Varric. No. What's the new weapon? Oh yeah, the hunting longbow. That's the alright. I love, love, love. One of the things I love about this game is the variety of scenery, especially after playing and completing Dragon Age 2 recently. I haven't reported the DLC parts yet, but I will for that game. Character looks so good, so unique.
The breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Leliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Alright.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
Lag seems to have stopped. Cut up some luck.
Red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
10-4, Varric. 10-4.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna give you guys your money's worth.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
We have an intruder. Slay the canary.
You were there! Who attacked? And the divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. This fade bleeds human. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
And our first boss.
Now!
Okay, so this is the first boss fight. The strategy for this one is pretty simple. You beat the crap out of him, and then when he's vulnerable, you use your stuff. So like right now, he's not vulnerable. You don't want to. You want to save your.
We must strip its defenses! Wear it down!
Yeah, I'm working on that. Can I interact with the Fade? No. Not yet. Alright, let's... Alright. Okay, so what you do, you can turn it on and off. Keep an eye on your... You can disrupt Fade Rifts. Oh, now we can disrupt it? We're not close enough.
Disrupt the rift!
That'll make the demon vulnerable. You want to wait until now you pour it on.
The demon is vulnerable! Now!
Now you beat the crap out of this guy. Die.
More coming through the rift!
Alright. Now you gotta deal with these four. Ow. Alright, keep an eye on your companions. Varric needs a healing potion. time to disrupt the rift.
Make it take you.
Once again, the demon's vulnerable and stunned. Up a little bit of guard, payback strike the demon. You can tell you're taking damage. Let's return our focus to you. Ow. Let's pick up some guard. Leave me alone. I bet. Yep, that's what I thought. So I need a health potion. Let's go beat up on the demon. Thing's almost dead. I think I should have just taken the damage resistance. Keep hitting it while it's on fire. You can see it's burning. Ah. Seal the rift. Alright.
Seal the rift.
I'm working on it. I'm not close enough. Oh, I am. Okay, I did it.
Do it.
It was just keeping your health up, keeping your, with the mage, if you're playing a mage, you want to grab the barrier spell. And you just want to stack barriers around constantly. Alternate them with the other guy, with the other mage. And, but if you're playing a warrior, you want to stack your guard. Valuables carry, yeah. Valuables is just stuff you can sell for profit. That's pretty much your first boss fight. And it was pretty simple, as you saw. They get much tougher. So, how this game models boss fights is with those with the garden stuff on top of the bosses, where you essentially have to grind them down and continue to grind them down. And
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I only...
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
Where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
yeah. So even the dragons aren't like, let's loot this. It's a tier 1 rare herb. Special shipment is where you get your, let's take a look at the weapons, at the one-handed weapons. Morning Star. Alright, what are we wearing? We're wearing a mercenary coat right now. Alright, let's open the special shipment. Acquired a bunch of stuff, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Let's read this. Vain hope someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Day 1, clammy, shallow breathing, pulse over fast, not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says his scarring mark is thumbing with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar here just in case. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's grab the long sword of the dragon. Which looks awesome. Let's pick up the shield of the dragon. Which, 9 armor. Oh, so this is important. Shields. Shields protect you from the front. They do not protect you from the sides or the rear, unless otherwise noted. So, yeah. So we've got the shield of the dragon. We've got armor. We have the heavy armor of the dragon, which looks like this, right? Let's put it on for a minute. But we also have, that's not as good, but it does give Constitution and Cunning. Oh, it's a rare light armor. We don't wear light armor. I mean, we can, but we wear heavy armor. This is unique heavy armor. Shakar, Attar. This armor is worn by Qunari officers in both the Army and Navy. It signifies a command role. Although in typical Qunari fashion, no one outside the Qun can tell which role is which. And then we have the Stone Bear armor, which requires level 3, which we... Oh, we are level 3, okay. But... that's medium armor. That's light armor. Let's put this on. That's what it would look like. But we're happy with the armor we've got on right now. It looks pretty cool. And it is the armor of my people. This seems like a great place to save, doesn't it? So that's what we're going to do. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't, which is pretty much all of you. Hit that notification bell and leave me a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Red Hunter out.